Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's me, Shares Cameraman, and today we're going to be talking about the Flash Season 3 mini episode 7/8/not 3.5, Deja Vu. So I'm going to do a quick review on this thing. I don't have many things to say about it. Honestly, I'm probably going to be talking more about the CW than actually this episode, but I'm still going to want to talk about it. It just released, I think, 20 minutes ago. I just watched it. I'll say, very solid. I do like the fact that it was a mini episode. I don't think this could have been a full episode, especially by the premise it was going for. And I think it does make sense why it was put into the series. I think it shows exactly what happened when he went into the Speed Force, which is what I was asking for, and I really did like it. In the CW, the 3 episodes that I've seen of Time and Again is Reset, Arrow 8 episode 6, season 8 episode 6, one of my favorite episodes. Then in The Flash it was season 5 episode, I think 12 maybe, Cause and Excess. And then it was in Legend season 3 episode 11, which was Here We Go Again, which was one of the best episodes of the whole show. So I will say the CW always does a great job when it comes to the Time Warp episodes. I'm assuming there's one in Supergirl. I haven't seen Supergirl in I think 5 years. I might do that next. Next, in the August, I might have to go to Supergirl and figure out if it's still good. But it's really, if it's still bad, because it never was good. But I honestly have no clue what's going to come out in that series. I'll say, I did very much enjoy all of those episodes. I think the part that I liked most about it is none of them really starred the main character. 2 of the ones out of the 3 I've seen all actually star a side character who haven't had that much development yet. Excess in Flash Season 5, that was when we really got to know that character. We saw her struggle, because that was the first time we saw her face a big challenge, and we had her go up against the enemy. And then in Legend, it was the first time we really got an episode with Zari, and that's what made me at least fall in love with the character Zari. As for Arrow, it helped prep him for Crisis, so it made him finally accept the fact that he's going to die, and there's no way around that. And I love that that's the decision he made instead of doing a side character for that. And I feel like in here, as much as I love this being what happened in the Speed Force, it wasn't a very interesting arc for Barry. Barry didn't learn much about himself in this. And I think this could have been a very cool opportunity if we got a new Speedster next season, or like even Killer Frost, or if like Stargirl or another character of the JSA, if they got an episode to be developed in their own time loop. So that's when we really get to know that character, and they kind of get their own episode to face the villain Cicada. Because it's going to be a 10-episode season next, and I hope that we get at least one episode where we get to know the side characters, kind of like how we got Batman vs. Arrow this season. I will say I still very much enjoyed this episode. I'll say at the end of the day, I kind of wish they did maybe something a little different with the Speed Force, so we could get the time loop in a position where it could be whenever the time loop took place, it could be a full episode part of a season. I actually thought this was going to be season 4 episode 1. Like, I was predicting that season 4 episode 1 would be a time loop. I was wrong, obviously, but I think this actually could have been a very interesting premise for season 4 episode 1. But who knows? With them doing 10 episodes for season 4, I'm very much hoping that they do something really impressive with it, and that's going to be the final Flash thing I think we get before Crisis. So I think that's a lot to look out for. I'm very excited to see what they do, and yeah, I'm very excited to start reviewing season 4. I loved this season, and I'm very excited to see what they do with New Dawn Fades and stuff. Yeah, I just very much enjoyed this episode. I don't have much to say, but I thought it was done very well. I think, let's just go to the one thing I want to mention before the 6 points. Cicada. They showed their first picture of Cicada in this. I don't know why, because this is taking place in the Speed Force, so I don't know why so we don't know about Cicada at this point. Cicada isn't a threat in this universe yet, so I don't know why they're showing it. I don't know why Barry doesn't acknowledge it. I don't know if it's like a teaser. I don't really know what the point of that is, because it's not like Barry knows. Like, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, so this is taking place after the Speed Force, but no, this is in the Speed Force, so interesting choice. But I hope that Liam Head does not play Cicada, I'll say. Because I feel like, especially with him playing Savitar and Reverse Flash at times, and Zoom, like, I feel like, and Golden Cobra, I want to see someone different. almost like play the character and voice them. Because I also think Golden Cobra was voiced by Liam Head. If I'm almost certain on that, and I know Zoom was. Even if they get Liam Head to do the like the physical part of Cicada, I'm not mad about that. If that is the case, I actually really do hope that they get a voice actor to do Cicada. Like for example, when they did Neuron in Constantine, if they had Liam Head voicing Neuron, that would not have worked well. But I know that when they did what's it oh my god, it's like Shadow, but I don't think it's Shadow. Fade, whatever the character in the Shadowlands was. It was like Shadow or something. I'm blanking on whatever it was called, but Shade. There it is. Shade in the Shadow Realm. I know that was also done by the same guy who did Neuron. So I don't know if they're gonna sign him on to do all of Cicada in season 4. I don't know if they're gonna look for someone else to voice Cicada. Whatever the case may be, I hope that they do find a new actor, so then we get a distinct voice for Cicada. Like, I hope that Cicada's voice kind of gets like the same thing as kind of like the Monitor's voice in the Arrowverse. Like when you hear that voice, you're like, oh god, this ain't gonna end well. I really hope that they really do something distinct with Cicada, so it's like we never will see a character like that again, and they feel separate from any other character we've seen. But that was just a small thing I wanted to mention. 6 points. Directing, very well. Loved a lot of the shots in this. Editing as well. I really liked how this was cut. I think that how the scenes were cut was pretty incredible in this. Acting, very good. I've always loved Scott Cartwright, I think, as Trickster. One of my favorite actors in this series. Story, very good. I think the story of this episode definitely worked. Choreography, there wasn't much, and music was also, loved the music choices. And I think that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.